Hey, this is your friend Jen here. I am just going to use the rest of our pie crust here. I've got leftover pie crust and I was like, what do? I got some apples on the countertop, a little pie crust here, little mini muffin, or actually this is my jumbo muffin silicone pan. And I was like, what am I gonna do? So let's make some little, maybe, I don't know, apple tarts, maybe miniature apple pies, and with a oatmeal crumble top on top of them. I think that sounds good, like a brown sugar oatmeal cinnamon top. So let's do it. Might be a little short on some of them, but that's all right. For the last one, we'll piece it together. They don't have to be perfect. I'm just using this crust to do something with it. All right, so I pulled one of those big Cosmic Crisp apples off of my countertop and I am peeling it. Yes, I'm using a carrot peeler because I don't feel like messing with no knife. Yeah, I used that proper English, didn't I? I don't feel like using a knife today, so I'm just gonna use this little peeler. But it's doing well because I am saving apple this way. Sometimes I leave my skin on, but I don't wanna do that with this recipe. This isn't even really a recipe. This is a throw together. This isn't a recipe. I might have to make it into a recipe and have a little recipe made up for y'all. I'm gonna grab a knife because I do have to cut it now. Hey y'all, I'm back and I have cut up all those apples and I've got some season here, some flavoring to go in it, and I'm gonna mix this up to put in my little pie crust here. But first, I have two little freaks that's been waiting patiently for their little helping of apples in here. I've got Bailey right here. Piper, come here. Come here, sit. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Y'all want some apple? Y'all want to bite? You gotta sit down. Be a good girl. Sit down, Bailey. Bailey, sit down. Good girl. There's your apples. All right, so those are my two yahoos, and they love some apple treats, so I saved a couple of pieces for them because I can't cut apple or have an apple in this house without giving them some. I make sure to not have any seeds in them, of course, because the seeds have cyanide in them and it's poisonous to dogs, so don't give those to your dogs in case you didn't know. Anyway, so I'm just gonna start mixing here. I've got some sea salt, and I've already put a little bit of lemon juice in here just to keep them from turning brown. Put a little bit of sea salt in here. And again, this is one of those throw together things. Measure my vanilla with my heart. Boom. And I've got some apple pie season here, or you can just make your own. Some people do ginger and cinnamon, some people do nutmeg and cinnamon, some people mix all those three up together or sort them out, whatever your taste is. But I just like this apple pie spice because it's got a lot of different spices in it. You can use it for your apple dumplings, your cakes, pies, whatever. So again, measuring with my heart, throw that in there. A little bit of cornstarch because again, I want the fruit to make a real quick, thick juice or glaze inside. I don't want it to be runny. So I put a little bit of cornstarch in there. I'm also gonna add some flour, just a couple of tablespoons. And these two are back for their other pieces of apple. Here you go, Bailey. All right, Piper, come get yours. There's yours, Piper. All right, there you go. Get that. Oh, that smells so good. Here, David, smell it. And then here goes my flour, about a tablespoon of that. Let's put a little bit of sugar in here. You don't need much with these apples because Cosmic Crisp are already very, very sweet. So I've got that sea salt in there and the vanilla elixir, which is going to help bring out that apple flavor even more and make it pop. And then when you add that cinnamon or your apple spice, whatever you're going to use, that's also going to help to accentuate that apple flavor and make it pop when you eat it. So let's go ahead and fill these up. So this was just two large Cosmic Crisp apples, and they are filling these cups up completely with a little extra fruit left over, but I'm gonna fill them to the top, y'all. All right, now I didn't have enough dough left over to do tops on these, so I am going to put together a crumble with oatmeal, butter, and brown sugar, and put that on the top. Another handful, so that's probably about 1.5 cups, close to 2 cups there. We're just gonna measure with our hearts. This is cold butter, which is best for mixing this. Now this is the brown sugar that I'm putting in here. Again, there's no measurements to this, but I guess if I had to say there was a measurement, that would be probably about 1/2 cup. A little bit of flour, a couple of tablespoons of that, and we're just gonna mix it up. And I'm gonna mash that butter in there. It's cold butter, so I'm gonna mash that all up so it makes a nice little crumble. Again, use your hands. I mean, you can use a little handheld cutter if you have one of those that cuts your butter into your dough and so forth, but your hands kind of give you a little bit of a better feel on what's going on. I'm just making sure that all the apple pieces are thoroughly covered. Yeah, there's a little extra hanging out, but that's fine, don't matter. All right, so now I've got these little apple pies that I'm gonna put in here. And I've got the convection set at 400. Pop that in there. And let's cook that for about 20 minutes to start. We're gonna bake it for about 20 minutes to start. All right, y'all, so here we go, the final product. We've got apple mini pie with a little bit of a streusel oatmeal top on it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on the side. You can't go wrong with that. I mean, that's just gonna be so good. Very good. Not too shabby for putting it together on the fly. So if y'all are looking for more throw together recipes like this that are quick and easy, so hit follow me down below and like my video, and you'll see more from me in the future. Take care, bye-bye.